If you've ever had back pain, chances are you've also been told to fix your posture, with a hope that it might stop your back pain or at least stop it from coming back in the future. But here's the problem. Fixing your posture is probably making your back pain worse. And in this video, I'm going to explain exactly why that is. First, let me define what good posture actually is. Now, you can do this along with me. All you have to do is sit yourself down in a chair. Imagine you've got a string attached to the top of your head, which is pulling you up towards the ceiling. Tuck your chin in at the same time, draw your shoulders up, back and down, and then just make sure your feet are tucked underneath your knees. There you have it, less than 10 seconds. That is what we would deem as good posture. Now try and hold that for the remainder of the video whilst I explain why that's a problem. Now, despite what a lot of YouTube or social media says, fixing your posture will not fix your back pain. In fact, research even shows that posture has poor correlation to back pain. This systematic review found insufficient evidence that posture helps explain why people get back pain. Associations with back pain were more explained by activity levels, workload, and psychological and social factors, rather than posture itself. Basically, posture doesn't really predict anything. So where did this obsession with posture come from? Posture goes back a lot longer than we think. The Greeks sculpted it as a symbol of strength and virtue. The Victorians used it as a sign of discipline and class. A straight back meant good manners and not necessarily a healthy spine. Somewhere along the line, that morale crept into healthcare. We stopped seeing posture as performance and started blaming it for someone's pain. Even today, you're told to stand tall for interviews, as if posture somehow sells a personality. Yet, we don't seem to judge posture when we move. A rower can spend a long time in a flexed position whilst they're pulling an oar. Yet, we don't rush to fix their bent spine. But someone sitting and scrolling on their phone with a bent spine, all of a sudden, we say that's unhealthy. We could even go a step further and compare your back to your wrist. Your wrist can bend into flexion and extension, just like your spine. Your wrist can tilt into lateral flexion, just like your spine. Your wrist can also rotate, just like your spine. But you don't go around all day worrying about the position and posture of your wrist. So why are we so focused on our spine? And why does fixing your posture sometimes make your back pain feel worse? It's because it's impossible to hold. The posture I got you to go into at the start of this video, I guarantee you're no longer in that position. That reason being is that upright position takes a lot of muscular endurance and a lot of conscious awareness. Those spinal muscles that you're clenching, they fatigue very quickly, and tired muscles can also hurt. The longer you try and sit up straight, the harder your back muscles have to work, the more rigid they're going to feel, and the more overworked they're going to be in the long run. When it comes to treating back pain, that's kind of what we want to avoid. We want a little bit of relaxation, but we also want a little bit of movement at the same time. Just not this constant position thinking that it's going to cure our back pain. So you're probably wondering, is it an optimal posture? And the answer is yes. The best posture is the next posture. And I'll explain that a little bit better. Just like when your kidneys in your body tell you when they're thirsty, your spine will tell you when it wants to move. So listen to it. The best posture is the next posture basically means you need to move a little bit more. Now, for most of my patients, I would say every 30 to 45 minutes with back pain, you should be aiming to move your spine, whether that's stretching, fidgeting a little bit, or just getting up and going for a walk. It even helps sometimes just setting an alarm on your watch or setting an alarm on your phone. Trust me, the more you do this, the better your back pain will be. Your spine will thank you. There you have it. I've explained posture in a few minutes, saved you a lot of time, probably also saved you a lot of money. And yes, devices like this are a complete waste of money and they're not going to cure your back pain. And if you want 20 other useful facts about ways to improve back pain, just check the link in my bio. I'll give you some free tips. And if you're someone suffering from sciatica and you want one simple exercise to help improve that, then you can check out this video here.